Hi. And some people will comment saying, "Oh, Rick, excuse me. Oh, Stoner, you have said too many things that are too ugly." Well, let me give you a little news flash. Ugly happens every day. Not because of you, not because of me, but because we're humans and ugly is something we have to live with. So live with that video, and if it hits you, it's because you're a fucking bad guy. I mean, shit. If that video hits you, you deserve to be in prison and your kids too. That's my opinion, shit. But when it comes to being a normal person, it's more complicated because no one is. Just because you're a good guy, no one gives a shit. It's true. I don't do these videos because people will give a shit. I just do them because I know they're honest opinions of me and that someone could care. They're not marked for kids. I did not mark the last one for kid, that's for sure. That's for adults. Because I don't know what walk of life you have, but what I'm saying is that I'm gonna communicate my thoughts, and none of the things I'll talk about are remotely close to that. Or am I in this channel doing it to preach? That's not true either. Because if you want to be preached, just go to a preacher. Just be like, whatever the hell, preacher, bim bam boom, hear him out. I'm not saying that couldn't be the solution. Instead, I'm gonna say that might be the solution. Because this is a spiritual problem. But I'm already anticipating hate. But the hate I have to get are probably haters that just don't know where they're standing. Or they just don't know what is the world about. Now, if you don't know what the world is about, then too bad. You know or you don't know. And if you don't know what's about, then I told you already. It's a fan of things, of course, between artists and businessmen. So that's what I really mean to say, that life is very complicated. Like, a lot of things happen. Like, all that stuff happens. But then good stuff happens. Like, people get married, people get born, you know? People get baptized, people graduate, people get a job. Of course, I have to mention that happens because good happens every day as well as bad. Good and bad happen every day. And nothing I say will change it. You should not see that video if you don't see this one first. Or you should not see that video at all. The one previous to this one. It's in chronological order. You should know which one I mean. The number right below this one, I basically say it to all the people who are really bad. Because I've spoken about people who are a little bit bad. Nick is hardly bad at all. It's just that he's very popular. And when you're popular, they put your words between two threads of a spider's shit. Just because you're big, they're all trying to clamp to someone else's fame. And that's the way it is. It'll always be like that. People are attracted to fame because they're attracted to fortune. And I don't think there's another way of saying it. So this is like a series of videos that just express what really goes in my mind, that it's a society we live in and it's not good or bad. It's definitely not bad, but it could be not good, you know? But it's comprised of a lot of people. A lot of people, for something to change, a lot of people have to do something about it. And I'm not doing these videos to skew, people coming at me saying, "Why didn't you do something about it?" Because I don't have the power to do anything about it. But that's besides the point, because I don't have the power to do it. Because if all I am is I'm just a small YouTuber. I'm not like, I'm not The Rock. I'm not like Ryan Reynolds. I'm not like, you know, Kim Kardashian, I'm not like, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio, right? I'm just a fucking small YouTuber that's never really done nothing with his life. I'm not claiming I'm good because I'm just as bad as you. At least in form of nature. So yeah, I want y'all to remember. I don't need to rush my words because right now I'm pretending that you're hearing me word by word. Of course, you might not think entirely like me and you're not supposed to think just like me, but I'm putting myself out there for you. Call me stoner and say what I said. And then say it's all my fault. That's what you're supposed to do. Unless you want to have your own channel and say whatever else you want, but I'll seriously just, if comments get bad, I'll deactivate them. I have no reason why to hear y'all. Because they'll have to be wholesome comments. And if you cannot achieve wholesomeness, then what time do I have for stupidity, retardation, idiocy, clunging? Even the Bible calls it clunging. Because you chime in saying that you have had the biggest boner in the history of boners. But how do you know that? Actually, the biggest boner, I had it. Documented. Alright, guys. Peace.